Counterplay inside, picking his way back to the 10, to the 5, into the...
Thanks for watching High School Sports on your home for local high school sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Charter College, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Rivercom 911, and Sangster Motors. Stay with us all year long for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return to regular programming already in progress.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Eastmont High School in beautiful East Wenatchee, Washington for today's encounter between your Eastmont Wildcats and your Wenatchee Panthers. Again, I'm Sebastian Moraga. Alongside me, as always, is our soccer expert, Matt Wisen, and it doesn't get any better than this. Beautiful day. Both teams at peak performance, 5-1 for Wenatchee, 6-0 for Eastmont. We're really about to see something special, without a doubt, Matt.
Yeah, and how lucky are we? I mean, every time these two faced each other in the last few years, they've been at the top of the league. It's kind of their league anymore. We should just rename this Wenatchee Eastmont League. But it's always competitive. It's always entertaining, and typically always very close.
Absolutely, absolutely. These teams are in the midst of what's been known as a rivalry weekend, with volleyball going against each other in volleyball 2 days ago, then football last night, and now football with a U. So we are about to see something truly special. I hope you can join us. When we come back, we have the interviews with the coaches, the keys to the game, the starting lineups, and some top-notch soccer coming your way. We'll be right back.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School. Next to us is the head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats, Vidal Hurtado. Coach, welcome. We just saw you a couple of days ago, and after a very strong performance against Sunnyside, today's tasks look like they're about to be a bit tougher than they were. How are your girls preparing for this one?
Oh, they feel great. We know that this is a high-intensity game. Work rate's got to be high. Focus got to be in. So this is a game that we want to play. I mean, and I want to coach. Nothing against Sunnyside, but I want my girls to be challenged. That's how we grow as people, is if we are challenged and we overcome. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking forward to this game because it is a good matchup. It's going to be competitive.
Matt Wisen, all yours.
So I made the comment earlier, it seems like this is coming down in the last few years. Just coming down to a Wenatchee Eastmont show here in league. What do you attribute that to? And you know, it's been fantastic play, but what do you see out there in league?
I mean, first of all, you know, we have girls that show up that are ready to play. It's just a matter of putting the pieces together. A lot of our girls play with club, and they get coached by other people, and that helps. And so it's just we're bringing more talent, and there's more talent being developed in town, and then we're just you know, supporting and adding to that too here at our school. So it's you know, I think it's attributed to them, to the girls wanting to grow soccer players.
Well, it has to feel great having a strong senior class. It seems like year in and year out, it's like the next one up, and you don't miss much of a beat.
Well, as far as strong senior class, I got two of them, so there's a good future there. But they've been around. They know what the expectation is, and they're buying into it. They're in it. They believe in what we're doing, and that helps a ton.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Hurtado. That was Vidal Hurtado, head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats. When we come back, the keys to the game, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Hi, everybody. In North Central Washington, I'm Dan Kuntz, and I do the honors each and every weekday morning at 7 a.m. to bring you live local news, local weather, local sports. It's called Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. It's a fun show. I enjoy doing it. I invite you to watch it. It's Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. live right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. I interview movers and shakers. We have a good time. Start your day live and local. Wake Up Wenatchee Valley right here with yours truly on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Our experience with NCWLIFE has been amazing.
People think television and they think it's this huge production thing. It's really expensive.
It's crazy how affordable it is. I couldn't believe it.
It's not as expensive as we thought it was going to be.
I would say I was really surprised to see that it was actually comparable to radio ads or print media.
It was really affordable.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
Welcome back to beautiful East Wenatchee, Washington, Eastmont High School, where we're just about ready to witness the clash between these two neighbors, Eastmont and Wenatchee. Alongside us, I should say, is the head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, David Vasquez. Coach, welcome. And, well, you probably didn't have to say anything to your troops today to get them ready for this game.
No, I just had to make sure they showed up on time. Yeah, other than that, they're ready to go, and got a good week of practice, and anytime we play against Eastmont, it's both teams. They don't need a whole lot of prepping and intensity, all these, deep conversations about, no, they're ready to go. They know what they need to do, and we just need to go out there and execute.
You're one game shy of a perfect season so far, the one loss against Kashmir, where you guys had Kashmir against the ropes for long stretches of the second half. How is the team responding since then?
I think we've been responding really well. It's good to experience adversity, right? And it depends on what you do with that adversity. And we've taken that as an opportunity to grow and just find out what it is that we were struggling with. And we've been able to iron some things out. And we're still not firing on all cylinders, but we're getting closer.
All right. Now, Wisen, all yours.
So we've been blessed by great games between Wenatchee and Eastmont for the last several years. Always seems like it comes down to one play, one moment in the game, maybe two. What do you tell your girls to keep them looking for that? And maybe find a spark, get creative or something like that?
It's just focus, right? And it's a calm intensity, right? We can't get chaotic. We can't panic. It's just find feet, find the simple pass, move off the ball. Everything that they've been told, since they first started playing, right? It's just executing, right? And whether we go one up, it's still 0-0. Whether we fall behind, then we've got to keep working hard and stay focused throughout the entire game, right? Biggest mistake we can make is, give overhype because we're up 1-0 or get super down because we're down 1-0. Just stay focused and keep playing.
So a good game of controlling emotions and keeping focused.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you very much. That was David Vasquez, head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, a short interview with Coach Vidal Hurtado of the Eastmont Wildcats. Don't go away. Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here in sunny East Wenatchee, Washington, where we're just about ready to witness these two arch rivals go after each other. Wenatchee decked in white with purple trunks and white socks and very hard to read numbers on their jerseys. And Eastmont decked in their by now traditional Columbia blues. The referee talking to the team captains, and in the meanwhile, Matt Wisen, what are the keys for these two teams to go home with the points tonight?
Excuse me. Well, focus and discipline, I guess. Really control your emotions. Stay focused on what the task is. And be observant, and be ready to pounce. You know, these emotional kind of games can really pull you out of your game plan and can really kind of just make it up to a game of chance or luck sometimes. And the team that follows their game plan and stays disciplined the best typically comes out ahead.
All right, Wenatchee will start the action going from left to right on your screen. Eastmont will do their thing from right to left. And we are in business here in beautiful East Wenatchee, Washington, with Jada Cocina touching the ball upfield, looking to connect with Sanchez Blanco. Sanchez Blanco. Bit of a possession game here in the first few seconds. Trying to take perhaps measure of their opponent. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. We'll have the starting lineups in just a minute here, as Wenatchee under a bit of pressure, struggling to get out of their own half of the field. Cocina taken away by Fisher, recovered ultimately by the Panthers. Stegman opening up to the left side. Wenatchee under some pressure now with Kylie Rosen on the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. The throw-in for the Panthers. Rejected by the back line of Eastmont. Flanagan. Klinkenberg. Sanchez Blanco. Opening the game up to the left side yet again. A bit of a battle there along the flank. Almost taken away by Flanagan. Wenatchee prevailing. The good through ball that time. Sanchez Blanco. Stolen away by the back line of Eastmont. Over to help goes Eckert. Sanchez Blanco. Bit of a triangulation there. Taken back by Eastmont. Fisher, this could be interesting. Good through ball that time. Off to the races is Liliana Johnson, it looks like. Johnson. Right foot across. Cocina. Taken back only partially by Maytry Chit. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. Johnson. Throwing into the box. Maytry Chit. Swept away by Stegman. Ball goes out of bounds. Referee will disagree with us, and it will be Wenatchee ball. Really quick, the starters for Wenatchee. Goalkeeper, Anna Jaricki. Defenders, number 4, Natalie Bowles. Number 6, Emily Eckert. Number 11, Jada Cocina. Number 22, Grace Coons. Midfielders, Olivia Harley. Number 2, Hallie Stegman. Number 3, Piper Davidson. Number 10. Forwards, Mason Hegem, number 12. Talia Hurst, number 15. And Giselle Sanchez Blanco, number 16. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Stolen quickly by Sanchez Blanco. Good combination there. Good pass. Stegman. Shot across. Good maneuver and sweeping volley shot. Sails high over the crossbar. We'll tell you in a second who it was, but it was a good opportunity gone wasting for the Panthers. It looks like it was Olivia Harley. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball, putting it back into play. Ms. Johnson. Flag is up. Something did not go right with that throw-in, says the assistant referee. It will favor now the Wenatchee Panthers. Next defensive throw-in will tell you the starting lineups for the Eastmont Wildcats. 4 minutes, 47 seconds into this first half of play. Flanagan, Fisher, good ball. Johnson, two helping her out. Good ball for Fisher, into the box. Fisher! And a spectacular diving save by Anna Jaricki. Matt Wisen, what a combination that was, and an even better finish by the goalkeeper for Wenatchee.
Shows you how fast Eastmont can get up and down in transition, and they're always looking for that ball through the middle. And great play on both sides. Fantastic finish, fantastic save.
Klinkenberg. Bauman. Upfield now. Bit of a give and go. Approaching the top of the box. Oh, a bit too long there for that Wenatchee forward. Recovered quickly by the Wildcats. Johnson and Flanagan, then back to Johnson. Johnson. Under some pressure there. Good touch to Flanagan. A little bit of room left for that right foot of hers. Swept away instead by the back line of Wenatchee. Johnson on the throw-in. Flanagan, marked by 2. Cosina. Touch to the side. Pushed upfield into Eastmont territory. A handball there called against Kylie May-Trichett. And it will be indirect free kick for the Panthers. Taking care of it is Olivia Harley, it looks like.
I think that's Stegman over the ball.
Hallie Stegman is a 3. Okay, it's a 3. I apologize. Those numbers on the Wenatchee jerseys, really hard to read.
Yeah, they're brutal. I don't know why Wenatchee didn't go with the purple number.
There's a quick sub, it looks like, for Wenatchee. Looks like it was Piper Davidson there, number 10. On the throw-in is Cosina. Ball right back again. And it will be Eastmont ball this time. 7 minutes, 53 seconds into this first half of play. Cosina. Under some pressure, the back line of Eastmont responding well. Flanagan can't get past Cosina. Taken back by Flanagan, good effort. The through ball to Fisher doesn't prosper. Wenatchee on the move across midfield. Couple of touches, almost interrupted by Flanagan. May try it. The through ball. Fisher. Near the top of the box. Swept away by the back line of Wenatchee. Rosen. Weems. Back to Rosen. Deep ball down the flank. Sails a little bit wide. It will be a throw-in for, I want to say Eastmont, but I am not entirely certain at the moment.
Yeah, you're correct.
It will be Eastmont, okay. 9 minutes, 24 seconds into this first half of play. Wenatchee slowly making its way up the field. Davidson. Sanchez Blanco. Eckert. Into the box. And the stop by Ali Tigner. We hadn't seen much of her, Matt Wisen, so far.
No, she hasn't been challenged very much. Well, I mean, she'll be challenged in this game.
Oh, yeah.
But in this league so far, like I said earlier, it just seems like it's Wenatchee and Eastmont, maybe Moses Lake in the battle, but not many people have stepped up to challenge either one of these teams. So it'll be really interesting to see how this game goes.
What's interesting to me, Matt Wisen, is that we were fortunate enough to witness the JV game between these two teams before this this particular contest, and it was as hard fought as what we're seeing now.
Yeah,
lots of goals, lots of scoring opportunities. So this is not a flash in the pan situation. This is a program. These are two programs that are really establishing themselves as the class of their league, and for years to come, even perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps, definitely. They've been playing well, and it's definitely not a flash in the pan, as you say. When you show it 1 or 2 years, it can be, but now this is the third or fourth year they've been very competitive. or actually probably more than that.
Yeah, we've been seeing some good soccer here on both shores of the mighty Columbia. 11 minutes, 11 seconds into this first half of play with Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee still tied at 0-0. Under some pressure now is Miss Bauman. The delivery doesn't prosper as she wished. The fancy maneuver by that Wenatchee player doesn't either. So now the battle between Johnson and it looks like from up here, I want to say...
Hallie Stegman.
Oh, Stegman, thank you. Didn't pay the dividends either one was hoping for. This could be an interesting opportunity if they connect with Fisher. They do. Now Fisher's waiting for Flanagan, the deep ball. Let's see what happens here. And sent away with more urgency than style by Grace Coons. Flanagan can't get past the defender. Once again, Wenatchee inching its way up the field. Stegman. Oh, that bounced off of a teammate there. Here comes Eastmont yet again. Fisher. Ferguson. Ferguson, the shot across. Ferguson! And it kisses the upright. Many fans, myself including, were expecting a cross shot. Instead, she went with an individual maneuver and almost caught everybody by surprise and sunk one in the back of the net. Still 0-0. 13 minutes into this first half of play. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball, and it is. And it looks like it's going to be... It looked like it was going to be Ms. Rosen taking care of that one. Ball quickly goes right out of bounds. And it will be Wenatchee putting it back into play. Shading towards the center alley. The chipper to the right side. Ball goes out of bounds. It should favor Wenatchee, and it does. The goal kick by Digner doesn't go very far. Still Eastmont on the move. May try it. She's fouled. No call. Play continues. The Panthers recover. Now into Eastmont territory. Trying to keep it in bounds. They cannot. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. 14 minutes, 48 seconds. Into this first half of play. Good maneuver into the box. This could be interesting. If they manage to keep it in bounds, they cannot. It will be a corner kick. First corner kick of the game for Wenatchee by my count, Matt Wisen.
I believe so. Wenatchee's been struggling to get numbers up really into the box. They've been doing well possessing the ball in the middle of the field, but then kind of losing possession in the attacking third. This is an opportunity for Wenatchee to really get some people in front of the goal.
Shot across. Soft touch. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. May Trichett sending it out of bounds. I have to be honest with you, Matt Wisen. I was expecting a little bit more out of these two teams early on. Perhaps nerves are playing a part here, or am I off the mark?
No, I mean, I think they're both pretty, they kind of found their equal. I mean, it's not fantastic soccer. But they're both seeing some resemblance of success, and they're both seeing some failures. So it's really kind of hard to gauge this game right now. You know, as always, nerves are always going to play a part in this game.
Flanagan, Johnson. What a touch! What a touch! And it, oh my goodness, what a save! Right at the mouth of the goal. Johnson still clamoring for a penalty call. And that Wenatchee defender saved her team and then some, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, it was a fantastic job not giving up on that and going back and covering goal. Really, that's been Eastmont's game so far, is a quick strike, opportunistic, just kind of a transition game. Wenatchee hasn't found composure quick enough, and Eastmont's really taken advantage of that.
There's Piper with a deep ball. Stopped nimbly by Ali Tigner. 17 minutes, 13 seconds into this first half of play. Flanagan. Johnson to the chase. And it looks like Miss Cosina sending it to the throw-in. Klinkenberg. Bauman. Switching across to the right flank. Now Weems. The quick touch to the side. Good triangulate. Oh, it barely misses Fisher. Just short. Touch across midfield for Wenatchee. Sanchez Blanco. opening the game up to the center alley. Now facing the goal. Swept away partially, and in a bit of a Pyrrhic victory for that Wenatchee, but Eastmont player. She's limping a little bit now. Entering the contest now for Eastmont is Sophia Greathouse, number 20. Corner kick for Wenatchee. make that 19-minute mark.
Wenatchee really doesn't have many players
they don't do
to
no.
attacking this corner.
There's a shot. Defensive labor by Miss Flanagan, it looks like. Ball goes out of bounds. And we're going to have another corner kick, this time from the other side of the field.
I believe that's going to be a throw-in. But
oh, did it? Because I saw it go past the flag. Maybe my eyes are tricking. Yes, indeed, it's going to be a throw-in. Thank you, Matt. Sanchez Blanco battling for it. And another throw-in coming Wenatchee's way. Swung into the box. Now the shot and the stop by Miss Ali Tigner. Once again, Tigner struggling a little bit with those goal kicks and throws from the goal, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, some of that has to be with the defense and how quick they can find their shape, or the defensive players, how quickly they can find their shape and make themselves available for Miss Tigner to distribute the ball to.
Matrachit taken back by Steckman. The touch a little too far down the left flank. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Eastmont Wildcats. 20 minutes, 33 seconds. This moment of the game brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Bit of a battle there. Eastmont prevailing. Via Fisher, now it's Flanagan. Cleared away by the back line of Wenatchee. Bauman. Ball goes out of bounds, and Bauman does not agree with that call. Neither do the fans.
The center saw it differently than the AR, so they just changed their call. Sometimes you can be a little too close to the play, I guess, to see the feet.
The header attempt by Flanagan doesn't prosper. Wenatchee recovers possession. Davidson all the way across the center alley. Eckert. Cleared away by the back line of Eastmont. Across midfield we go. Davidson. Touch upfield. Interrupted by Weems. Ferguson, good battle. With a little bit of help from our friends. Davidson. Couple of teammates waiting upfield. Good touch, top of the box. Bit of a ping pong, the shot, oh! Everybody seems okay. That looked a lot worse than it was, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, good defensive recovery there.
Deep ball, off to the races. And Miss Johnson will not get there in time. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee deep in their own territory. We have a substitution coming. Looks like it's for Eastmont. Looks like Ellie Praiser will get some playing time here, number 16. Wenatchee might not want to dilly-dally getting the ball out of the box there, my Wisen.
Yeah, Eastmont's very opportunistic when they're around the goal.
Johnson. Flanagan, flag is up. None of that will count. Illicit position offside for the Wildcats. Fraser replacing Johnson. And the wind beginning to wreak havoc with our paperwork up here. Playing at midfield now. Wenatchee. Davidson. Stegman. Davidson. Sanchez Blanco. Cosina. We're not kidding about the win here, folks. Davidson again.
Papers are flying everywhere.
Ball goes out of bounds 24 minutes, 30 seconds into this first half of play. Wenatchee and Eastmont still tied at 0-0. This moment of the game brought to you by Charter College. We work to get you to work. Find out about how to enroll today at chartercollege.edu. Whistle on the play. Referee says Eastmont will put it back into action. Cosina. Hurst. Cosina. Hurst. Across the center alley we go. Nice move. Right-footed shot to the birds. 25 minutes, 25 seconds. This moment of the game brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service, installation, and repair since 1982. Serving residential and commercial, they specialize in indoor air quality. Bit of a struggle controlling that ball, Miss Flanagan did. Ball goes out of bounds. Cosina putting it back into action. Coons. Over the head of a defender. This could turn dangerous. Oh, and a bit of a shove there. Is it going to be enough room for a shot across? Yes, but not the shot that Wenatchee player was hoping for. Not a major problem for the back line of Eastmont. Ball goes out of bounds. It will still be Wenatchee ball. I was honestly expecting a bigger crowd today, bud. But it's still a lovely day for soccer.
It's one of those days, though. Wow, I'm just a coffee machine today.
By the way, how's your health?
It's getting better slowly, but this cough is definitely lingering and annoying. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I scare because I care.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the last beautiful day, I think, that we're going to see of the year. Well, I can be wrong.
Right-footed shot. This could be interesting. And the stop with a little bit of trouble, but what an effort that time by Wenatchee. Looks like number 10, Miss Davidson, trying to surprise from 30-plus yards out, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a strong leg on
She
her.
She does, by golly.
So far, that's been Wenatchee's best attack, really. A goal is a shot from distance.
27-15 on the clock. Eastmont and Wenatchee. Wenatchee and Eastmont locked in a bit of a stalemate, with no damage done on either end of the field here at Wildcat Stadium. As part of a rivalry week between these two schools, a deep run by Stegman, shot from behind. Referee says play on. Referee says play on. I would have blown the whistle, but we'll go with the experts on this one.
I think based on how he's been calling the game, that seems a little inconsistent for him. But either way, you play till the whistle.
That's right. Weems, Rosen, off to the races we go. The through ball trying to connect with Flanagan through a forest of white jerseys. Coons. Flanagan putting some pressure. Cosina, touch to the back. There's Fisher putting some pressure now. No foul, says the referee, and I agree. It was a clean takeaway. Fraser. Bickford. Weems. Back to Bickford. No. Rosen. Wenatchee in the recovery. Bauman. Bit of a collision there. Play continues, says the referee. Coach Hurtado not exactly agreeing with that, with the pace of the game so far. But we got to remember the words of Coach Vasquez. When you face adversity is where you grow. That's what he told us at the beginning of this broadcast, and that's what both teams are encountering. Neither of them is having an easy time of it, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, that's true. It's no one wants to, once you reach this level, no one wants to play easy games really and just not get tested. And it doesn't do you any favors when you start seeing teams from other leagues and in the playoffs. You really want to be playoff ready.
Wenatchee having a whale of a time trying to get the ball out of their own box. The shot across by Fisher. Can't connect with Flanagan. There's Fraser. And then taking Route 1 straight up the field. Weems, collision there. Referee says.
Play on.
Play on, unfortunately. I thought I heard a whistle, but referee says play on, and that's exactly what we'll all do. Greathouse on the mark. Taken back by Wenatchee. This could be interesting. Into the box. Good takeaway by Greathouse. Nice, clean takeaway. Flanagan. Good stop. Flanagan once again, now chasing it. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be, looks like Miss Fraser taking care of this one. There will be a substitution, however, first. Looks like it's number 12 for Wenatchee, Mason Hagem. Flag is up. There'll be a foul called. It will be Eastmont putting this one back into action. 31 minutes, 18 seconds.
Yeah, good strong play by Elise there and holding that ball up. And
Flanagan and Fisher, sorry to interrupt you, Matt.
No worries. Holding that ball up and forcing the Wenatchee player to foul her.
We can hear the fans screaming, pressure, pressure, pressure. The through ball doesn't prosper as she was the only white jersey in the vicinity. Greathouse. 31:59 on the clock. Fraser, good maneuver. Flanagan. Nice touch, nice heel touch to Fraser. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. The fandom seems to relish these moments where...
Yeah, throwing is as good as a goal, I guess.
No, I think they relish these moments where they maintain possession and they gain on Wenatchee. They advance on the field. They move the ball forward, keeping it low to the ground, using perhaps a slowed down version of tiki-taka, if you will. There's a good ball for Stegman. Stegman, the shot. Left-footed shot and a bit of difficulty, but not enough to create some damage. Good effort by Miss Tickner that time. Taken away by Wenatchee. Ball goes out of bounds. Good effort on defense by Coons, it looked like. 33 minutes on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty pickup and drop-off available. Stop by their website at globalcarcare.net. Another substitution happening.
It's like Magnuson just came in and for Eastmont.
Magnuson for Eastmont. And it looks like number 15 for the Panthers, Talia Hurst. Flanagan. Taken away by Wenatchee. Good triangulation. Oh, she misfires on getting that shot across. Ooh. And Haylin Magnuson takes advantage of that one. Takes the ball back, gets fouled, and now it's a free kick for Eastmont. Looking for Paige Fisher. Wenatchee on the move. Hurst. Eastmont on the recovery. Praiser. First on it is Wenatchee. Via Cosina. She's got some wheels. Cosina. Can't get the shot across. Good defensive maneuver by Magnuson. Flanagan. Look how well covered Paige Fisher is. She's got 2 or 3 players on her at all times. This should explain the hiccupy nature of the game at some points, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, Eastmont definitely likes to run things through Paige, and she's been definitely the goal scorer. So I'm pretty sure that when she got the message, do not let her get lonely out on the field.
35 minutes, 9 seconds into this first half of play. There's Weems. Long ball down the flank. Johnson on the chase. Good maneuver by Wenatchee. Davidson. Sanchez Blanco. Garcia. Davidson. Getting that right foot ready to be sure, or at least thinking about it. Good takeaway that time by Eastmont. Mitrajcic, Flanagan, and back to Mitrajcic. Good effort. That ball is a little too long, however, for Fisher. And the goalkeeper for Wenatchee, Anna Jaracki, will take care of it. Sanchez Blanco. Flanagan on it first. Good defensive maneuver that time by Bowles. Stegman. 36-36 on the clock. Bickford. Johnson. Stopped by the back line of Wenatchee. The quick give and go. Will it pay dividends? It will not. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Substitution coming our way. Number 10 for Eastmont, Mackenzie Ferguson, to get more playing time. And play will resume with this throw-in that for some reason went straight to a Wenatchee player. Whistle on the play, foul called. It will be Wenatchee free kick. Stegman will take care of it. 37-27 on the clock.
This is right in Stegman's wheelhouse right from here with the wind blowing into goal. So look for a deep ball served in or a shot.
There's a shot. Not a major problem for Miss Tickner, who was very much ready for that shot. Flanagan. Praiser. Bounce off a defender, back to Flanagan. Good move, Flanagan. The connection with Fisher not there on this play, and the stop by Ms. Jaracki. Jaracki just totally rocking that purple. Push up field by Eastmont. to Flanagan. On the chase is Sanchez Blanco. Bickford. Matraichit. Magnuson. Flanagan. Matraichit. Praiser. And the sideline. Throw in for Wenatchee. The clock is showing 38, which means that the time is now being kept on the field by the officials. Really a war of attrition out there. Nobody wanting to make a mistake, nobody wanting to risk too much, but we might see a different attitude come the second half, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, I think obviously as the game wears on, if it stays like this, you'll see a little bit more risk-taking, a little more pressing as well.
Praiser on the throw-in for Eastmont. Flanagan. Right-footed shot. Bit too long that time. Now it's Wenatchee on the move. Off to the races we go. Bauman. Back to the goalkeeper. This could be a little dangerous. Coons. Cosina. Coons. The long ball, bit too wide. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. This moment of the game brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. Cosina and Flanagan. Praiser. To no woman's land. Or rather, no Eastmont woman's land. Fisher putting some pressure. To no avail. Ball goes out of bounds. Wenatchee will put it back into play. I wonder how the Wenatchee fandom is doing out there. They're probably pretty warm. Pretty warm. Many thanks to them for supporting high school athletics, and many thanks to you for joining us in this beautiful early fall day of soccer here in the Wenatchee Valley. It's Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee tied at 0-0. Sebastian Moraga on the call. Matt Wisen on the expert analysis. Bit of a pressure there. That could have turned sour mighty quickly. Praiser. Flanagan, bit too long. Ball goes out of bounds. Wenatchee on the move. Cosina. Coons. Taken back nimbly by Flanagan with some room. Fishing accompanying. This is a tough combination to handle for defenses. Not this time, however. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball.
This will have been a long 2 minutes.
I didn't realize that there'd be that much injury time. I thought it was a fairly cleanly played first half. And there's the whistle that tells us that this first half is now part of our great nation's history. The Eastmont Wildcats, the Wenatchee Panthers, all knotted up at 0-0. Don't go away.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu because we work to get you to work.
Let's face it, selling your good used vehicle can be a hassle, if nothing else. Consign your vehicle here at Global Elite Motors. When you do, you'll get the best possible price because of our proprietary selling system. We offer the ability to finance, add warranties, take trade-ins, and much, much more. Each consignment vehicle we represent is thoroughly inspected and marketed to attract qualified buyers. Let us help sell your quality vehicle. Buying a vehicle? Consigning a vehicle? Stop by Global Elite Motors on Wenatchee Avenue at Global Car Care.
Hello, my name is Brian Brett, the Fire Chief for Chelan County Fire District 1, and I just wanted to talk about how amazing our Rivercom team is. They are intentional, purposeful, and skillful in everything they do, and they are the best at what they do. How they prepare, how they handle the caller, how they coordinate the emergency services, and how they push themselves to be the best. This is the kind of spirit that our Rivercom telecommunicators have. Our community needs you, we need you, we admire you, you're our lifeline.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
For all the latest news in North Central Washington, go to ncwlife.com or find us on Facebook. Got a news tip? Email us at news@ncwlife.com or call 888-2020.
Welcome back to sunny East Wenatchee, Washington, where we have just witnessed first half that only a mother could love, with both Eastmont and Wenatchee locked in a war of attrition that has yielded few opportunities, and judging by the scoreboard, of course, even fewer goals. We're still tied at 0-0. As the game progresses in the second half and the legs get a little tired, we might see more action on both ends of the field. At least that is the hope of those of us who love soccer, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, I think somebody's going to end up getting a little bit more urgent in their attack, sending more numbers forward, and which always opens up opportunities the other way. So if that's the case, Eastmont has appeared to be more deadly in the transition game and the counter attack than Wenatchee. So Wenatchee always has to be aware of that. So, you know, if I'm Eastmont's coach, you're not having a whole lot of success in run of play, really. Your success has come off of transition, quick counters, getting the ball through, getting in on a run. Maybe you invite Wenatchee to open up a little bit more. Maybe you actually invite him in a little closer to your goal. Wenatchee hasn't looked very, very deadly in attack today.
No, most of their efforts have stopped 20, 25 yards shy of the goal, or if it's not, it's a corner kick. It's a cross shot from either flank.
Yeah, so maybe invite him in a little deeper, what that does is opens things up in the middle, play a quick ball into the middle, now you're running through. And that's how you're going to attack this game. If you're Wenatchee, you've got to get a plan for your attack. I mean, really. They're doing well controlling the middle of the field, moving the ball around, being very patient. But the problem is they don't know what to do with it once they transition from the middle third to the forward attacking third. If it were me, I mean, Eastmont's got some fast defenders. Over the top isn't really playing very well for Miss Harley.
Keep it low.
Use her as a target. Park her in a little deeper. So maybe at the top of the box, maybe down around the 10-yard line, somewhere in there. With her back to goal, play to feet. Get her to hold the ball up really quick, but then you got to play off her, and they haven't been able to do that very well. You know Miss Stegman's got a leg. So if she can just get a half a second to pass the ball back. If you're letting Miss Stegman shoot for 20 yards out instead of 30, we might have some. Something different. That's kind of what I'm thinking is coaching either one of these teams, and always don't assume somebody else is going to pick up that ball in front of the goal and go after it. This has always been a game between these two teams of opportunistic goals.
Absolutely. We had a couple of very close calls. As a matter of fact, I can recall a Wenatchee player just sweeping it right at the mouth of the goal, saving her team from falling behind 1-0. A couple of shots on the other end from Stegman, like you mentioned. But other than that, we haven't seen a lot in terms of creating opportunities, the likes of which these teams have gotten us used to over the years, especially Eastmont. This is our third Eastmont game, I believe, this season. We saw them against Cashmere. We saw them put on quite a show against Sunnyside, and right now it's a 0-0 tie between the neighbors across both shores of the Columbia River. When we come back, we'll have the second half of this contest between Wenatchee and Eastmont and Wenatchee. Don't go away.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Swing by today and get road trip ready with our always free pre-trip safety check. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
To East Wenatchee, Washington. The coaches on both ends are finishing their halftime team talks. And we're just about ready to begin this second half of play with Eastmont and Wenatchee, Wenatchee and Eastmont all knotted up with 2 goose eggs on the scoreboard. Folks, don't forget, September 28th at 6:45 p.m., Wenatchee Girls Soccer live here on NCWLIFE with the Davis Pirates paying us a visit with myself, Sebastian Moraga, on the call, and our expert analysis coming via Mr. Matt Wisen. And then on September 30th at 6:45 p.m., Eastmont Volleyball. West Valley paying the Wildcats a visit. Eric Granstrom on the call. And then October 1st, Wenatchee football. This time is the Sunnyside Grizzlies visiting the Panthers. Grant Olson and Eric Granstrom on the call. Friday, October 1st at 6:30 p.m. So a lot of sports action coming your way thanks to NCWLIFE Channel. So be sure to check it out.
Man, how many sports does Mr. Granstrom do? That guy, I tell you.
Well, let's see. Lacrosse, curling,
bowling, soccer,
polo,
football,
polo, water polo. Well, he did until he dunked that horse in the pool. Yes. What else do we have? Pinochle.
I mean, I can barely show up for one game and kind of do okay once in a while. And he sounds like he's been doing everything for just what he does. He's phenomenal.
40 minutes, 39 seconds. Just about done with the first minute of this second half. And we have Wenatchee taking care of business on your screen from, let me see if I get this right, from right to left.
Yes.
All right.
I was confused there for a second, too. I had to look at the keeper.
Yeah. A couple of more games of getting this right, and I can erase the initials from my wrists and give my kid back his diagrams. The stop by Miss Tickner will resume the action now via this goal kick.
I think this is the one time I've actually appreciated being up in this booth in the shade with a little bit of a breeze coming through.
Really? Because on the way back up here, I saw a mountain goat hugging an oxygen tank.
Yeah, I mean, definitely always have that lack of oxygen up here. It's a little concerned that the flashing beacon is may not be working. We might be in the jet stream for some planes to.
Yep. Yeah. May not be mile high, but it's getting up there. Wenatchee make that Eastmont on the move. The deep ball for Johnson. Johnson under some pressure. Johnson taken away by the Panthers. Another try for the Wildcats. The shot and the stop by Miss Ali. Make that by Miss Anna Jaraki. 42 minutes, 30 seconds into this contest. This moment of the game brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by. Good. Ball is out of bounds. Mackenzie Ferguson could not keep it in bounds. It will go to the Panthers. Sanchez Blanco.
So it looks like Wenatchee moved Hallie out of the 10 spot and put her up into the 9 right now for the second half. So that's your striker position. Getting her in a little deeper. Maybe that's their plan of attack there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pizza has arrived. Head on down to the concession stands.
If you're hungry for pizza, this is the place to go. I don't know if you entertainers or the viewers have heard that, but the pizza has arrived.
Yeah, the pizza is here. We, of course, cannot partake, or otherwise you might have an even harder time understanding us with our mouthfuls of pizza. Does pineapple belong in a pizza, Matt Wisen?
There's not a whole lot that doesn't belong on a pizza, really.
Good point.
I mean, you can. That's what's great about pizza. Here I am, a total pizza fanatic. Any kind of pizza, I'll devour. Dessert pizza is amazing. Chicago style, New York style, whatever. Just if it's in my mouth, it's good.
Stegman and Coons. Coons, the right-footed shot, and it sails just a hair wide.
I've had some of the best pizzas I've had fruit on them, so I'm good with it.
All right.
Put it in front of my face.
Defensive maneuver by the Wildcats. With a bit of trouble now. The shot into the box. This could be interesting. Referee says play on, no foul. Looked like that player took a little bit of a dive there. A little bit of an acting job.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of looked like she got, right when she stepped, maybe cut that ankle just at the wrong point and couldn't push it out as far as she wanted, but either way, right call was made.
I agree. 45 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes into this second half of play. Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee tied at 0-0. Bickford. Weems. Rosen. Back to Weems. Ferguson. The ball for Flanagan. Defensive labor by Bowles. Recovered by Wenatchee. With a bit of room. Into Eastmont territory. Coons. Garcia. Bit of a ping pong game. Rosen. Stegman. Stegman under some pressure. Stegman. There's a foul. Yes, indeed.
Good footwork there by Miss Stegman.
She did a good job shaking the first marker off. She couldn't get it past the second, but that was indeed good footwork. Free kick for Wenatchee. Could be a good opportunity to surprise the goalkeeper. The header and the stop by the goalkeeper for Eastmont, Miss Tigner. Eastmont on the move. Flanagan. How many lungs does Flanagan have? She runs the entire game. There's a shot. Go, 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 go! Eastmont takes the lead on a brilliant header. Looks like Liliana Johnson, but I am not entirely sure. We're going to double check on that one. Yes, indeed, number 21, Liliana Johnson.
Yeah, great header. That's your transition goal for you right there. Getting down the field and early cross in. Just too many players in the back post for Wenatchee to mark, and a great finish.
We might see a completely different ball game at Wisen, because now Wenatchee's going to have to put a little more meat on the grill if they want to have a better outcome than this 1-0 deficit that they're facing.
Yeah, definitely need some more urgency going forward.
Shot across. Sanchez Blanco. The touch. Oh, good move. Nice move. Nice move that time. Into the box once again. Still a bit of a battle. Right-footed shot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a shot. What a shot by Wenatchee.
Just rung that post. Yeah, fantastic shot. Good pace.
Looks like Davidson wasn't. Yeah, Piper Davidson with the shot. So a goal for Eastmont, and a shot that was basically, what, half an inch from being the tying tally, all within a minute and a half. So yeah, we might see a different contest than we saw in the first half from now on. There's the shot. Ferguson. Maitrachit. Oh, a bit of a collision. Referee says play. Oh my goodness, getting a little chippy there. Hurtado does not care for that. Both players seem to be doing okay though. Bickford. Weems waiting for it. Instead it goes to Bauman. Pushing the ball upfield. Bickford again. Bickford. Fisher. And there goes Flanagan again. And with more urgency than style, the back line of Wenatchee sends this one to the throw-in. 49-39 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by One Way Construction. Your project, your way. Find them online at onewayconstructionnw.com. Wenatchee on the move. Across midfield now. Three chasing that header. Davidson. Fisher on the mark. Davidson. Garcia. Bowles. And the goalkeeper, Miss Jericho. 50 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Wenatchee trailing Eastmont, or Eastmont leading Wenatchee 1-0. Mitrajcic. Ferguson and Weems. Now it's Flanagan. Fisher. Mitrajcic. Right-footed shot. Mitrajcic, who's over there on the left side. Oh, before Johnson can reach it, Miss Jericho puts a stop to the danger. I have to give props to Mitrajcic. I've always had a fondness for players who don't play spectacularly, but who do a lot of things well. And kind of like in the background. She's so there. You know, she's always there. She's always there to help out. She's always there to make a space, to draw a marker away. It may not go noticed on the score sheet, but she is in every aspect of the game involved somehow.
She definitely puts in the miles, and it seems like she's involved, like you said, in nearly every play.
The stop by Tigner. Goal kick for the Wildcats. Fisher off to the chase. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Eastmont. Ferguson. Flanagan. A quick touch. Mitrajcic. Referee says play on. Wenatchee recovers. Bit of a chippy play there. Eastmont on the stop in midfield. Rosen. Taken back by Sanchez Blanco. Off to the races is Steckman. Bauman to the throw-in for Wenatchee. This moment of the game brought to you by Rivercom 911. Rivercom 911 is hiring today. See what a career as a telecommunicator can do for you and what you can do for your community. Go to rivercom911.org to apply today. That's rivercom911.org. Flanagan. The through ball. Oh, a bit of a charge from behind. Yes, sir. Foul call. I agree wholeheartedly with the referee's decision. Wenatchee ball. Coons. Ball a bit too long there. My partner can barely hide his disappointment. What's up there?
No, it's not a disappointment. It's just they're losing their composure a little bit, and you can tell that goal really rattled Wenatchee, and so the play, kind of at both ends, is getting a little bit more sloppy. It's playing out in Eastmont's favor.
There's a player under some distress there. There's an Eastmont player under some distress there. She seemed to be having a little bit of a problem. Now she's flat on her back. We have, looks like Matt Kimmel, the assistant coach, and Coach Hurtado tending to her.
I think they're just trying to calm her down a little bit. Maybe like, I'm not a doctor. I can't say.
No,
it didn't look like an injury to me. It looks like she's trying to catch her breath.
Yeah, she seemed to be struggling a little bit with her breathing, but Coach Hurtado still looking towards his bench. Coach Hurtado shouting instructions to
get her some water.
Yeah.
Maybe cool down a little bit.
Maybe the heat getting to some of these players. Goodness knows some of them have run a lot of miles today, like you said earlier, Matt. Yeah, bringing a little bit of water. She's sitting up. She's conscious. She's sitting up. She's drinking water. It looks like it's. I'm not gonna say. I don't wanna worry anybody unnecessarily.
Sometimes just a little bit of a panic attack. Some can happen. You find yourself out of breath. It's hot. You start thinking about whatever, and then you kind of go downhill a little bit. You just need to collect your thoughts a little bit. Hopefully that's the case here, and obviously wishing the best for the player.
Of course. It's it's Ms. Rosen drinking a little bit of water and walking on her own power out of the field, getting a nice little ovation. Yeah, she seems to be doing okay. All the best to Ms. Rosen. Yeah, her face looks a little flushed, but other than that, she seems to be doing all right. Good news all around. Bit of a scary moment there, but we seem to have gotten past it without any major complications. And there's the stop by Miss Tickner. 57:07 on the clock. Garcia. Mitrajcic. Touch to the back for Weems. Ferguson. Garcia. Bowles. Coons. Long ball doesn't prosper. Bigford under some pressure. Bigford still battling with it. Bigford trying to clear it out. Ends up at the feet of a Wenatchee player instead. Coons. Sanchez Blanco. Taken back by Fisher. Only partially. Bit of a give and go. Davidson. Cosina. Taken back by Eastmont. Sanchez Blanco. The deep ball once again. The Wenatchee Panthers have to come up with another idea.
Yeah, they're just playing a little too direct right now. Excuse me.
You all right, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just got me at the wrong time there. Just playing a little too direct and making things really easy for Eastmont's defense to clean up and turn the ball over.
58-58 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by Sangster Motors. The American Challenge is on at Sangster Motors, home of the all-new Yukon SUV. Shot across, not a major problem for Miss Tigner, who just watches it sail wide.
They brought Miss Harley back up to the number 9 position now, and she is sitting a little deeper than she was in the first half. She was taking the ball too much towards midfield in the first half, and really wasn't using her as a striker.
Bit of a collision there. Whistle on the play. Foul call. It will be Eastmont ball. First time in like 7 or 8 years that I've had to do a game without glasses. Because the glasses are just not cutting it. I'm using the binoculars for everything, with especially with the Wenatchee jersey numbers.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of anything other than black and white jersey numbers.
We're getting old, Jack. We're getting old. Or at least I am. Sanchez Blanco. The ball bounces off Weems. Looked like hit her in the face, but she seems to be doing okay. Substitution coming. Substitution coming. Excuse me. It looks like it's Miss Stegman getting some more playing time. And she will be taking care of this free kick for the Panthers.
Sun's right in the keeper's eyes here, so it might be a good opportunity to go direct on this one. Certainly within Howie's range.
Absolutely. There's the shot. And a good stop by Miss Tigner. That was not as easy as it looked, my Wisen.
No, crossing shot. Just didn't have enough traffic in front of her there. Otherwise, we might have seen a different result. But good shot, good save.
61-25 on the clock. We're past or rather into the second half of the second half. Shot across. Oh, to the legs of a defender. Still battling for it. Top of the box now, Davidson. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. And now we can see, looks like Miss Bickford having taken a seat for Eastmont. She's walking a little bit gingerly, massaging her own lower back, so she may be feeling the effects of a rough bit of play from earlier.
She's been very busy out there.
Fisher. On the mark is Garcia. Flanagan looking to connect with Johnson. Plan foiled by the back line of Wenatchee. Coble. Harley.
Just no support there for Ms. Harley when she
Very
receives
lonesome.
that ball.
Yeah, very lonesome. Very lonesome. And if you see, the closest four teammates are playing 10, 15 yards behind her. So when she looks up, she has nobody to pass the ball to create some danger. Bowles. A quick touch to the side. Stegman. Harley. Shot across. There's somebody in the heart of the box. Oh, and swept away nimbly by the back line of Eastmont. 63-33 on the clock. Coons into the box. Good effort. The shot. Oh, my word. What an effort. Looks like Davidson on that shot. Yes, indeed. Davidson bringing some danger to the gate defended.
Just about hit that near post there.
Yeah, by Allie Tigner. Goal kick for Eastmont. Ferguson, bit of a shove there. Referee says just a throw in, thank you. Shot across, and Tigner once again. What is ailing Wenatchee right now, Matt Wisen? Is it lack of perhaps not wanting to make a mistake, a bit of lack of imagination? Because
well, it's just the final third, really. I'm not seeing anybody really committing to the attack. Individuals, yes, but the whole team is not getting forward. They put the ball in the box, and there's one player there, maybe. And so it's just stopping at that point. That's kind of what I'm seeing. We just need a little more urgency, or Wenatchee needs more urgency there. Eastmont will allow that every day, day in, day out, whatever. Go ahead, pass the ball as long as you want in the middle. But they're not feeling very threatened, that's for sure.
65 minutes and 19 seconds into this game. Approaching the 26-minute mark here in the second half. And now Miss Ferguson trying to make something happen. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, in my opinion. We'll see what the referee has determined. And it's Liliana Johnson entering the contest for Eastmont as the throw-in happens. Maitraichit getting ready for the throw-in, then she has to relinquish because the referee says it's Wenatchee ball. Bowles. So open the game up for Garcia. Ball goes out of bounds. Eastmont on the move. Flanagan. To no one she cared to pass the ball to. Good stop. Little by little, Wenatchee inching closer. Off to the races we go. Nice job by Stegman. Shot across, leaving two behind. Let's see what the referee says.
Oh, I got a foul.
It's a foul. Good job by Stegman, slaloming past two defenders in a very tricky corner.
Ladies and gentlemen,
well, that's
the concessions are closing very soon, so if you want your pizza,
and it will be a free kick for.
Yeah, they just I think they bailed her out because that is about as close to the box as you can get.
And oh my goodness, that one sails right in front of the mouth of the goal.
So there's one of those quick little creative plays when she just comes out and does a quick restart and catches Eastmont off guard. Unfortunately for Eastmont, Wenatchee just, I don't know, they weren't all on the same page there, but that was a golden opportunity.
If I'm Wenatchee, I say more of that because that could pay dividends, and there's still about 13 minutes left to go, so plenty of time to bring at least some modicum of danger to the gate defended by Tigner. There's a corner kick. The ball hooks. The header and a nice stop by Tigner. Stretching arms to the sky to stop that shot. Referee says play continues. And Fisher just that, and a bit of a fancy turn, finds himself into a bit of trouble. Good ball that time. There's Johnson. Johnson shot across. Oh my goodness. And another last-minute save by the back line of Wenatchee, keeping this one a 1-0 score so far, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, very good job by that back line, bailing out Mr. Ecke there. Definitely a scary moment for Wenatchee, a good opportunity for Eastmont. That's kind of how this, like I said, that's how these games go.
It was Natalie Bowles that time. And now we see Miss Ferguson re-enter the contest. And Halen Magnuson re-enter the contest as well for Eastmont. You were saying, Matt?
Oh, just about how this game goes. One of the things that we talked about earlier, just being ready for that weird bounce and taking advantage of it.
What are the rules if Wenatchee should score and this goes into the final minute tied? Do we go into overtime? Do we go penalty kicks?
You know,
flip a coin?
Good question. It seems like it changes every year.
It does, doesn't it? That's why I was asking. I didn't want to assume anything. Weems. Opening the game up to the right side. Pushing it upfield now for Maitraichit. Fisher. Flanagan. Taken back by the back line of Wenatchee. Maitraichit. Johnson. Johnson, good move, Johnson. Shot across. May try it. And Matrachit is now accusing some kind of injury. She's having trouble bending her knee a certain way. Yeah, she's stretching. It's probably just a cramp, my Wisen.
Yeah, it's hot out, definitely, and these players have been putting in some miles today.
Absolutely. 70 minutes, 30 seconds into this contest. And while Miss Matrachit stretches her aching muscles, let me tell you about Confluence Health, high-quality care close to home. Confluence Health is dedicated to improving our patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities. Good move by Eastmont. The shot by Fisher and the stop by Miss Cherokee, who has acquitted herself quite well under the 3 tubes today, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, good shot by Fisher. Quick turn. Almost caught Miss Cherokee off guard, but held her ground, made a good save.
Bickford. Matrachit. Taken back by Wenatchee. Garcia. Almost stolen away by Eastmont. Cosina. Down the flank. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Save Mart, shop smart, shop local, providing outstanding value and service since 1962. Save Mart, another proud sponsor of NCWLIFE Channel. Quick substitution coming our way. Looks like Miss Praiser, number 16, will jump onto the pitch for the Eastmont Wildcats, and there seems to be at least one substitution, at least in the making, for Wenatchee, or is just a player holding one of those bright bibs standing next to the coach? We'll find out shortly, I'm sure. 72 minutes, 29 seconds into this contest. We're just about 7 minutes away from the end of regulation, with Eastmont ahead of Wenatchee by 1-0. Matrachit opening the game up to the left side. Switch across the center alley, looking for Flanagan. Sanchez Blanco. Stopped by the back line of Eastmont. Matrachit. Battling with Bowles. Magnuson. Flanagan. Johnson on the right side. To her it goes. Johnson with some room. Johnson. Far post. A bit over the head of that player. Eastmont on the move again. Fisher. Matrachit. That touch doesn't play the way she was hoping for. Sanchez Blanco and Bowles. Recovered by Eastmont. Johnson. Into the box. Johnson. Matrachit can't connect. Defensive efforts by Wenatchee thwarted by Miss Fisher. Fisher. Flanagan. Taken back by the Panthers. The Panthers having a heck of a time getting out of their own half of the field. Davidson. Harley. Garcia. Ball goes, no, it stays in bounds. Harley. Long ball, and now it goes out of bounds. Emma Bergen will enter the contest for Eastmont with about a handful of minutes left in regulation. throwing for Eastmont, leading Wenatchee 1-0. Before Ferguson can catch up to it, Wenatchee gets involved. Hegem. Over there is Stegman and now Garcia. Garcia and Bowles. Bergen. Touch up field. Flanagan. Flanagan. Matrichet. Matrichet. Nicely taken back by Wenatchee. Slaloming past a slew of defenders. The shot, right-footed, bounces off one of them. Ferguson being fouled, no call. Referee, the assistant referee is calling for a foul, and there's another player down elsewhere on the pitch. We'll see what's going on. Apparently some of the players feeling the effects of some hard labor under the sun here. Matrichet will take a seat, will be replaced by Kylie Weems. And now play continues. There's Weems. Weems off to the races is Fisher. Good idea. It doesn't fool the back line of Wenatchee this time, though. Garcia. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball, 76-56.
Half-price pizza, hot dogs, and popcorn.
Stegman. Garcia. Back to Stegman. Approaching midfield. The ball down the flank. Harley. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. Into the box. The soft touch, not a major problem for the goalkeeper for Eastmont, Miss Tickner. Flanagan. Bowles. Bowles. Bickford. A bit too long that time for Fraser. Ball goes out of bounds. And Wenatchee should put it back into play. Substitution for Wenatchee also. We'll tell you in a minute who it is. There's a shot! Oh my goodness! Almost caught Tickner by surprise. That my partner Matt Wisen could hand me his roster. I think we have the name of that Wenatchee player in there.
I think that was Miss Stegman who shot that ball.
Yep, number 9, Zaylee Stegman. Fraser. Ferguson. Ferguson. Swept away. Not a major problem. Eastmont trying again. Bergen. Magnuson. Pushing the ball upfield. Right-footed shot. Bounces off a defender. Trying again will be Bickford.
Referee's watch here. Wenatchee just still doesn't seem very interested in pushing numbers forward.
Coons.
Kind of playing on their back foot here and not really getting at it.
Fisher. Flanagan. Flanagan. Back to Fisher. A step too long. Before Weems could get to it. Bickford does. There's Flanagan. Flanagan.
Yeah, no rush here if you're Eastmont. You're just happy to pass the ball around. If Wenatchee's not going to press, just go ahead and maintain possession and let this clock run out. Take the win.
Rather anticlimactic finish to a game that could well still be anybody's game. I mean, it's only a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you'd hate, if you're Wenatchee, to see this game end just by you passing the ball around and wasting time and not getting a shot off. But that's kind of appearing how this game is going to finish.
Flanagan. Weems. Magnuson. Flanagan. Weems. Magnuson. Flanagan. See if you sense a theme, folks.
Yeah, there's no need. Wenatchee's not going to take it from you. You just keep passing the ball around.
Stegman. Sanchez Blanco. Garcia. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. A couple of substitutions for Wenatchee and one last substitution, or at least we assume it'll be the last, for Eastmont. The time is being kept on the field by the officials.
We're into injury time now, so it's anybody's guess.
The only big delay that we had, I think, was when Ms. Rosen had a little trouble catching her breath there, and she had to be subbed for. Flanagan, taken back by Wenatchee. Hurtado raising his hands up in the air, saying either, how much longer are we going to play this?
Well, I mean, it was his player that was down for quite a while, so not that it's anybody's fault.
No, of course not. And then Ms. Weems gets caught ball watching a little bit. The ball went to her. Johnson. Right-footed shot by Magnuson. Taken back by the Panthers. Could be the last play of the game. Fisher takes it back. Fisher. Cosina. Bigford. Fraser. Fisher. Weems. Weems. Johnson. Johnson. Referee following the action. Not checking his watch. Johnson keeping it alive. Good touch. Flanagan. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball, and it is. And another substitution. Another substitution. And it's Ms. Rosen. Welcome back. Weems. Finally, a bit of urgency by Wenatchee, but a lot of minutes have gone by, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes, 45 seconds into injury time here. He's checking his watch again.
Ball goes out of bounds. And now, all of a sudden, Wenatchee feeling a sense of urgency that they should have felt a good quarter hour ago. Weems. Shot into the box. Not a major problem. Miss Tigner just watches it sail by. And there's the whistle that seals it up for Eastmont. A 1-0 victory over their arch rivals from across the river, the Wenatchee Panthers. We'll be right back.
911. What is the address of your emergency?
Yes, it's me. It's my husband. I think there's something the matter with him.
It was a feeling that I'll never forget, like being able to meet them and know that he survived.
Okay, tell me what's happening. Is he conscious?
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay, take a deep breath for me. I'm getting you help.
Rivercom means to me that I still have my husband here with me. They're the ones that guided me through saving his life.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
Come on, I'm a certified technician. I was trained to take good care of you.
9. I've only been to the dealer.
I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Look around. The BMW, the Jag, the Volvo, they're all waiting for regular service. Well, the BMW has a little computer issue, but that's nothing we can't handle. Come on in.
From regular maintenance to computer troubleshooting, trust the Global Car Care technicians with your import, diesel-powered, or domestic vehicle. Global Car Care. They speak your car's language.
Dankeschön. Hi, folks. Welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can use this one.
Great. I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
For all the latest news in North Central Washington, go to NCWLIFE.com or find us on Facebook. Got a news tip? Email us at news@NCWLIFE.com or call 888-2020.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
Hi, everybody. In North Central Washington, I'm Dan Kuntz, and I do the honors each and every weekday morning at 7 a.m. to bring you live local news, local weather, local sports. It's called Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. It's a fun show. I enjoy doing it. I invite you to watch it. It's Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. live right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. I interview movers and shakers. We have a good time. Start your day live and local. Wake Up Wenatchee Valley right here with yours truly on the NCWLIFE Channel.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu because we work to get you to work.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Swing by today and get road trip ready with our always free pre-trip safety check. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Our experience with NCWLIFE has been amazing.
People think television and they think it's this huge production thing. It's really expensive.
It's crazy how affordable it is. I couldn't believe it.
It's not as expensive as we thought it was going to be.
I would say I was really surprised to see that it was actually comparable to radio ads or print media.
It was really affordable.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Back to Eastmont High School, where we've just witnessed this clash of arch rivals between Eastmont and Wenatchee, with Eastmont taking this one by a score of 1-0. Alongside us this time is the head coach of Eastmont High School, Vidal Hurtado, Ms. Kylie Wisen, Ms. Annalise Bauman, and of course our soccer expert, Matt Wisen. Congratulations to the three of you. And Coach, I'm going to start with you. We've known each other a long time. I'm going to be absolutely frank with you. Not a pretty one, this one, but a win is a win, yes?
I'm going to disagree with you on that. I think with competition, a lot of pressure comes in, and yeah, the clarity is not there, but the intensity, the work rate, and the intention was. I mean, we came from playing teams that we were, high-score games, and this game isn't that. It's never been and never will be. And so I am very happy with the response. Was it as clear as other games? No, but I think we're comparing this game to other games where they're uncomparable. So
now, what do you think was the main factor that kept Wenatchee away from the scoreboard and allowed you to take the 3 points?
Well, I mean, they had chances. I think just we were able to defend our defensive third. I think there was a little bit of gaps on our end of communication and laying off responsibility. But we didn't give them space in the final third. They could take 30-yard shots, which they did, but we knew that was going to happen, and we were able to just not give him the space to dribble through and clear opportunities. So I think that's where we did very well.
They really did struggle, especially in the first half. They really did struggle making it into the box. They had to resort to long distance shots, and that's part of the planification for this game.
Yeah, we knew that we knew that they have their set plays are really good, and every time there's a foul, they're going to go to the box. So we knew that that's going to be okay. I think we can handle a 30-yard shot. We just didn't want to give them the space in front of the goal, and I think that's what we did well.
One of the things that impressed me about this game, despite not being one of my favorites, like I said earlier, was the fact that some of your players put on some serious mileage out there. I mean, they were running and running and running and running. That speaks to the level of conditioning that these girls have achieved, no?
Yeah, we try to be ready for that. And it's a balance, but I think that was a factor in the game, was fitness, and we responded very, very well. They know we want to be known for our work rate and our intensity. That's why, yeah, it wasn't the most clear game, but we were in it, and we're doing the best that we could.
Absolutely. Next to Coach is Ms. Kylie Wisen. Thank you, Kylie. You gave us all a bit of a scare. How about putting us all at ease right now? How are you holding up?
I'm good. I'm better. It was just a surprise, but it's over with, and I'm doing way better.
What year are you, Kylie?
I'm a senior this year.
All right. How does it feel as a senior to have defeated Wenatchee yet again?
It feels amazing. I mean, it was very nerve-wracking going in, but I think we did pretty well for a very competitive game, and we held our ground, and I'm proud of every single one of my teammates, and I'm happy.
We're going to be okay for the next game, I take it?
Yes.
And next to Ms. Wisen is Ms. Bauman, and my partner here, Matt Wisen, will take care of it. Take it away.
So I guess I'm just going to have this as an open question. Obviously, Eastmont Wenatchee doesn't get any bigger if you go into one of those schools. What does this game mean to you going forward, and where do you see yourself, say, next week and the week after that?
I mean, of course, it meant a lot to win this game, and I think it is a great start to our league now for us to get going with. And, of course, just moving forward, it's a good motivator to help us keep going, keep aiming for, win districts and move forward in the league.
So the game kind of tilted a little bit in the second half there, and I guess Wenatchee had run and play in the midfield for quite a while throughout the game, but then Eastmont, you made some adjustments moving forward, and the game tilted at that point. What was said, and how did you guys determine that that's what you were going to do?
We definitely just talked more about marking and laying off responsibility on who we were marking. That's what we struggled with in the first half, and it definitely caused us some problems. And so just responsibility, who you're marking, not letting them take so much space, and it definitely obviously helped us be able to contain more and move forward our offense.
Yeah, well, congratulations on this win. Enjoy it. And as always, it's a pleasure watching you ladies, and best of luck for going forward.
Without a doubt. Thank you very much to the three of us, and thank to the three of you, and thank you for hanging out with us in this beautiful sun-drenched afternoon of soccer here on the eastern shores of the mighty Columbia. On behalf of everyone involved, that gentleman over there is Mr. Matt Wisen. I'm Sebastian Moraga saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Counterplay inside, picking his way back to the 10, to the 5, into the...
Thanks for watching High School Sports on your home for local high school sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Charter College, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Rivercom 911, and Sangster Motors. Stay with us all year long for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return to regular programming already in progress.